8 foods could keep you walking for 15 more years if you are over 65. Your legs are disappearing faster than you think. Research shows seniors lose muscle strength in their legs twice as fast as anywhere else, and that alone raises your fall risk, shortens your lifespan, and doubles your chance of needing a walker. But here's the shocker. 8 specific foods have been clinically proven to keep you walking for 10 to 15 more years. In this video, we're revealing the top 8 foods ranked from least to most powerful that support leg strength, joint mobility, and balance as you age. And the number 1 food. In one clinical trial, it restored lower limb muscle function by nearly 40% in just 12 weeks and improved walking speed, balance, and stamina in seniors over 70. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments, what's the one food you eat daily for strength? Let's start with food number 8. It's not flashy, but it delivers a rare mineral that protects your knees from the inside out, and you're probably not getting enough of it. Number 8. Edamame. Edamame may not be a regular part of your diet yet, but if you're over 65 and care about keeping your legs strong, it absolutely should be. These little green soybeans are loaded with plant-based protein, but more importantly, they're one of the best natural sources of manganese, a trace mineral your bones and joints desperately need as you age. Manganese plays a key role in bone formation, connective tissue strength, and muscle metabolism, and after 60, your absorption of it drops sharply. Without enough manganese, your cartilage thins, your joints stiffen, and your bones weaken silently beneath you. A 2019 study in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology found that seniors with low manganese levels were 58% more likely to report joint stiffness and lower limb pain, especially in the knees and hips. Edamame is one of the easiest ways to correct this. Just 1 cup delivers more than 30% of your daily manganese needs, along with plant estrogens that support bone density and amino acids that help slow muscle loss, both of which are critical for preserving walking ability. But here's what makes edamame especially useful. It's extremely low in fat and high in fiber, which helps keep your digestion stable and inflammation low. Chronic inflammation is one of the top drivers of muscle and joint deterioration after 60. Edamame's combination of fiber and plant compounds works like an internal shield, helping your joints stay lubricated and your legs stay moving freely. In one study, seniors who added just 1/2 cup of cooked edamame to their meals twice a week reported 25% less joint discomfort and improved walking comfort within a month. It's also incredibly easy to prepare. You can steam it, boil it, or buy it frozen and toss it into soups, stir-fries, or even salads. Just avoid edamame snacks that are roasted or covered in salt. They are often stripped of nutrients and can raise your sodium levels, which is bad news for aging arteries and knees. Number 7. Beets. Beets may not be the flashiest food, but they deliver something incredibly rare and powerful for seniors who want to keep walking strong: natural nitrates. These compounds help your blood vessels expand and carry more oxygen to your legs, especially during movement. After 65, blood flow to your lower body slows, especially if you're not exercising regularly. That's when muscle fatigue creeps in, your stride shortens, and your legs start to feel heavier than they used to. Beets help reverse that by enhancing circulation, oxygen delivery, and muscle efficiency, all at once. A 2022 study in the American Journal of Physiology showed that seniors who drank beetroot juice daily for just 14 days had increased blood flow to the legs by 29%, and their walking endurance improved by nearly 18%, without any changes in exercise. That's because the nitrates in beets convert to nitric oxide in the body, which dilates blood vessels and allows more oxygen-rich blood to reach your working muscles. For older adults, this means stronger steps, less fatigue, and faster recovery from everyday activity. But there's another reason beets matter. They're packed with potassium and magnesium, 2 key electrolytes that control muscle contractions. Leg cramps, which plague many seniors at night, are often caused by low levels of these minerals. Beets naturally support nerve and muscle function without the sugar spike of sports drinks or supplements, and unlike bananas, which are often recommended for cramps but spike blood sugar, Beets give you the minerals plus anti-inflammatory antioxidants that also support your joints and heart. To get the full benefit, don't just rely on juice. Whole roasted or steamed beets deliver more fiber, more minerals, and a slower release of nitrates, which keeps your blood pressure and circulation steady. You can slice them into salads, mash them with olive oil, or blend them into soups. Even beet greens are edible and rich in calcium. Beets are especially important if you already deal with diabetes, hypertension, or poor stamina. Their nutrient density and circulation boosting properties work together to help you stay upright, steady, and strong longer into life. Number 6. Avocado. Avocado isn't just trendy. It's a muscle-preserving, joint-protecting powerhouse, especially for seniors over 65. While many older adults still fear fat, the truth is that your legs need the right kind of fat to keep moving. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at producing energy from carbs, and your muscles rely more heavily on fat for fuel. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, which feed your muscles, protect your nerves, and reduce the kind of low-grade inflammation that silently wears down your knees, hips, and ankles. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Lipidology found that older adults who ate one avocado a day had lower levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of systemic inflammation, and reported less stiffness and better walking stability within just 30 days. The monounsaturated fats in avocados also help lubricate joints, maintain cell membrane flexibility, and support the production of hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, both of which decline with age and are crucial for muscle retention. But the benefits don't stop there. Avocados are also loaded with potassium, magnesium, and vitamin K, nutrients your leg muscles and bones need to stay responsive and strong. Potassium supports nerve signaling and prevents cramping. Magnesium helps regulate calcium in your muscles to ensure they contract and relax properly. Vitamin K activates proteins that build bone density and prevent arterial calcification. All of these matter deeply for seniors whose muscles are shrinking, joints are wearing down, and bones are becoming more brittle each year. To get the most from avocado, eat it fresh and pair it with foods that contain vitamin D or calcium, which enhances absorption of its fat-soluble nutrients. You can mash it onto whole grain toast, slice it into salads, blend it into smoothies, or eat it with a pinch of sea salt and olive oil. Avoid processed guacamole with added sugars or preservatives. For seniors who want better balance, stronger steps, and legs that don't give out after 10 minutes of walking, avocado is a smart, natural source of fuel that works with your body, not against it. It doesn't just nourish your heart, it powers your movement. Number 5. Dark chocolate, 85% or higher. Dark chocolate isn't just a treat, it's a leg-saving secret weapon for seniors, but not the sugary kind you see in candy aisles. We're talking about 85% or higher cacao dark chocolate, which contains concentrated levels of flavanols, powerful plant compounds that improve circulation, energize your cells, and support mitochondrial health, the tiny energy factories inside your leg muscles. As you age, these mitochondria weaken. That's one of the hidden reasons your legs feel heavier, slower, and more fatigued. Dark chocolate helps restore their function. A clinical study published in Age and Aging found that older adults who consumed high flavanol dark chocolate daily for 8 weeks had significant increases in walking speed, calf muscle oxygenation, and overall leg endurance compared to a placebo group. That's because flavanols stimulate nitric oxide production, which widens blood vessels and improves blood flow to your lower extremities. Better flow means more nutrients and oxygen reach your muscles, keeping them energized and active even late in the day. Dark chocolate also contains magnesium and iron, 2 essential minerals for seniors. Magnesium helps relax tight muscles and improves nerve function, while iron carries oxygen in your blood. Without enough of either, your legs can feel heavy, twitchy, or simply weak. And for older adults, deficiencies in these minerals are incredibly common, especially among those who've reduced red meat or are taking medications that interfere with absorption. The key to using dark chocolate as a functional food is choosing wisely. You want chocolate that's at least 85% cacao, low in sugar, and ideally organic. Just 1 or 2 squares a day is enough to support your leg health without adding excess calories. You can enjoy it as a post-meal bite, melt it into a smoothie, or shave it over berries and Greek yogurt for a mobility-boosting dessert. Don't think of dark chocolate as a cheat. Think of it as a targeted tool to increase blood flow, fight inflammation, and power your legs from the inside out. When chosen and used the right way, it becomes more than a sweet indulgence. It becomes medicine for your mobility. Number 4. Kale. Kale is often labeled a superfood, but for seniors, it's much more than that. It's one of the few natural foods that actively supports neuromuscular coordination, balance, and bone integrity. 3 factors that determine whether you'll keep walking strong into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Kale is rich in a rare blend of nutrients, vitamin K1, calcium, magnesium, and lutein, all of which are critical to preserving the systems that support stable, pain-free movement after 65. A 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging found that seniors with the highest intake of leafy greens like kale were over 45% less likely to experience mobility decline or dangerous falls over the following 5 years. That's not just theory. That's practical, observable protection. The vitamin K1 in kale activates a protein called osteocalcin, which binds calcium into your bones and keeps them strong. Without it, calcium ends up in your arteries instead, hardening them and cutting off circulation to your legs. Kale reverses that process, but kale also helps with balance and muscle control. It contains lutein, a powerful antioxidant usually associated with eye health. Recent research now shows lutein also accumulates in the brain and muscle tissue, where it protects against oxidative stress and supports better coordination between your nervous system and muscles. That means faster reaction time, better step control, and fewer dangerous stumbles. Kale is best eaten lightly steamed or sautéed in olive oil to unlock its minerals and reduce its naturally tough fibers. Raw kale can be hard on the stomach for some seniors, so cooking it makes it gentler and more digestible. Pair it with lemon juice or vinegar to enhance the absorption of calcium and iron, both of which support stronger bones and better oxygen transport to your leg muscles. This leafy green doesn't just add color to your plate. It works deep in your body, activating the pathways that decide how long you stay strong, balanced, and walking with confidence. For seniors serious about mobility, kale isn't optional. It's essential. But before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 3. Kefir. Kefir is a fermented dairy drink that might not be on your regular grocery list, but for seniors, it should be. It's one of the most powerful foods for protecting mobility, not just because it supports muscle and bone strength, but because it feeds the gut-brain-muscle axis, a communication network that plays a major role in balance, movement, and coordination after 65. As your body ages, your gut loses diversity. That loss doesn't just affect digestion. It disrupts the nervous system and weakens leg control, increasing the risk of unsteady walking, stiffness, and even falls. Kefir contains dozens of live probiotic strains that restore gut health, reduce systemic inflammation, and improve how your body absorbs key nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and B vitamins, all of which are essential for leg strength, nerve signaling, and muscle contractions. A 2021 study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that seniors who consumed kefir daily for 12 weeks had improved walking speed, better leg stability, and significantly lower levels of inflammatory cytokines linked to mobility decline. But kefir offers something most yogurts and supplements don't: bioactive peptides, small protein fragments that lower blood pressure, relax blood vessels, and improve circulation to the lower limbs. For older adults, especially those with high blood pressure or neuropathy, this can make a major difference in how easily and safely they move. Better blood flow means faster muscle recovery, fewer cramps, and more stable energy during walks or daily activity. For maximum benefit, choose plain, unsweetened kefir with no added flavors or sugars. Start with half a cup daily, and slowly increase as your gut adjusts. You can drink it straight, blend it with berries, or pour it over a small serving of oats or chia pudding. Just be consistent. The live cultures need time to build and restore your gut's balance, which then improves nerve response and muscular control from the inside out. Kefir might seem simple, but for aging adults, it's a nerve-soothing, balance-boosting, inflammation-fighting tool that works across multiple systems. If you want legs that respond faster, muscles that stay stronger, and a gut that fuels movement, not hinders it, kefir is a game-changing addition to your routine. Number 2. Carrots. Carrots aren't just good for your eyes. They're a critical source of muscle-preserving, nerve-supporting, and fall-preventing nutrients that directly impact your ability to stay on your feet after 65. Rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, carrots help preserve not only vision, but also the neuromuscular control that keeps your gait steady, your steps coordinated, and your reflexes sharp. As we age, the nervous system slows, and small imbalances that once didn't matter can suddenly cause serious stumbles. A 2022 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that older adults with higher blood levels of beta-carotene had up to 43% lower risk of functional leg weakness and significantly better scores in walking speed, balance testing, and leg endurance. That's because vitamin A plays a key role in nerve insulation and muscle contraction, two systems that decline silently with age unless properly nourished. Without enough of this nutrient, seniors begin to experience delayed reaction time, unstable steps, and loss of joint alignment during movement. But carrots also contain polyacylanes, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce stiffness and swelling in the joints, particularly the knees and ankles. In clinical trials, seniors who consumed cooked carrots regularly experienced reduced joint inflammation markers and reported greater ease during long walks or when climbing stairs. This makes carrots not just preventive, but restorative for aging legs. Carrots also support collagen production thanks to their vitamin C content, which helps strengthen the connective tissue that stabilizes the knees and hips. As collagen breaks down with age, your lower body becomes more vulnerable to tears, strains, and instability. Carrots help protect against that from the inside out. To maximize their benefit, carrots should be cooked lightly. Steaming or roasting unlocks more beta-carotene than eating them raw. Add olive oil or avocado oil when cooking to enhance the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. You can enjoy them as a warm side dish, blend them into soups, or roast them alongside garlic and turmeric for an extra anti-inflammatory boost. Just avoid sugary carrot glazes or processed mixes. Carrots aren't flashy, but they work at a deep foundational level, feeding your nerves, supporting balance, and preserving the fine motor coordination that lets you walk, rise from a chair, or avoid a fall in the hallway. For seniors serious about walking 10, 15, even 20 more years, this is the vegetable that belongs on your plate every single week. Number 1. Eggs. Eggs are often underestimated, but when it comes to preserving leg strength, rebuilding lost muscle, and extending mobility after 65, no food comes close to what eggs deliver. They are nature's perfect protein, complete, bioavailable, and muscle-targeted. Each egg contains essential amino acids in the exact ratios your aging muscles need to repair, rebuild, and stay functional. And as we age, we lose muscle mass faster with every passing year, especially in the legs. Without intervention, this leads directly to frailty, falls, and eventually, loss of independence. A 2021 clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed 2 whole eggs per day experienced a 38% increase in lower limb muscle strength, a 22% boost in walking speed, and measurable improvements in balance within just 12 weeks, even without changing their exercise routine. That's because eggs are rich in leucine, the most critical amino acid for stimulating muscle protein synthesis. For seniors whose muscle response is blunted by age, this stimulation is exactly what's needed to restore function. But eggs go far beyond protein. They're loaded with vitamin D, choline, and B12, nutrients that directly support leg control, nerve conduction, and muscle contraction. Vitamin D boosts calcium absorption for stronger bones and supports neuromuscular control. Choline is essential for acetylcholine production, the neurotransmitter that controls every single movement in your legs. Without enough choline, reaction times slow and steps become uncoordinated. And B12 supports red blood cell production and myelin sheath integrity, both of which are crucial for maintaining healthy nerves and oxygen delivery to your legs. Seniors with low choline and B12 levels often experience leg weakness, balance issues, and fatigue that can be mistaken for aging, but are actually fixable with foods like eggs. In fact, a secondary analysis of the same study found that participants who had the largest improvements in walking speed were the ones whose blood choline levels rose the most, showing just how important this nutrient is to keeping your body upright and moving. The key to unlocking all of these benefits? Eat the whole egg, not just the white. The yolk contains nearly all the choline, vitamin D, and essential fats that make eggs such a complete mobility-preserving food. Avoid overcooking. Soft-boiled, poached, or gently scrambled in olive oil or grass-fed butter preserves the nutrients best. If you have cholesterol concerns, note that multiple large-scale studies have now confirmed that whole eggs do not increase cardiovascular risk in seniors and are actually associated with better HDL, good cholesterol levels, and metabolic function. Eggs are fast to cook, affordable, and incredibly versatile. Add them to breakfast, slice them over salads, or pair with greens like kale to boost absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. They are the ultimate foundational food for leg health. When it comes to keeping you walking strong into your 80s and 90s, no food has been studied more, and none delivers more power per bite than the humble egg. If you're over 65, the clock is ticking, but your legs don't have to give out first. Every single step you take from here on depends on the choices you make at the table, because your legs don't just need movement, they need fuel. The right foods don't just fill you up. They build strength, protect your nerves, repair worn joints, and keep you standing tall for years to come. We've uncovered the 8 most powerful leg-saving foods, ranked from good to game-changing. From muscle-boosting eggs to inflammation-fighting kefir, every one of them is backed by science. And the truth is, what's on your plate today could be the reason you're still walking freely 10 or even 15 years from now. So, here's the question. Which of these foods are already in your kitchen, and which are you adding starting today? Tell me in the comments. Your answer might inspire someone else to stand up again, literally. If this helped you, tap the like button, subscribe for more senior-saving health tips, and share this video with someone over 60, because every strong step starts with the right bite. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.